Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Rimworld Beta 18. So, in the previous episode we started to make some progress on our expansions. We've made pretty much the layout for our production room. I'm going to keep building limestone around this area as well, just to make sure the room is beautiful, even though it doesn't necessarily need to be, because it is, of course, a production room. So, other than that, we've got Larissa doing research pretty much round the clock, because I'm tired of not getting progression done. I want gun turrets soon. And as soon as we get to microelectronics basics, we can actually get the high-tech research bench, which is actually going to speed up all of the research that we do, which is pretty great. So let's set this to 3 times speed, because this is pretty much the go-to speed as far as I'm concerned, almost constantly. So, in this room, we want both the machining and the fueled smithy, I think. I'm wondering to myself, why? Well, I'm also wondering why you've left that little chunk specifically alone, but, you know, whatever. I'm thinking, what else am I actually going to put into this room? I suppose what I could do is have the production tables on the edges of the rooms and then have, like, little stockpiles for any particular item, because we did say that we were going to segment this stockpile into whatever material has the building closest. So this is the machining area, so metals and things like that are going to go in this area, and then we'll probably have something metal related here, just so that anybody metal related over here doesn't go all the way over there. And we'll just have a slightly higher priority stockpile inside here, so that they'll move the important stuff into the room, so that whoever's doing the production actually doesn't move all that much, and we've got our dedicated haulers to do that job instead. So let's have our machining table on this side. Apparently it's outdoors. As soon as you make this wooden door though, that will change. And I guess we'll have the fueled smithy. I mean, we should have electric smithy at some point, one would imagine. Unless this is one of these, maybe. Is actually maybe it. But I don't know. I don't know, Captain. Oh boy. A manhunting pack of polar bears. Alright, well, we know what to do. Let's head on over here and just check that our restrictions are for Area 1. Area 1 needs expanding as well if we are to do some work. Expand allowed area. Area 1. Expand to all of that, please. And everybody should go there. And hopefully, just like the emus, all of the polar bears will just step on the deadfall traps until they die. Should be pretty good. Just checking the injuries on Mumsy here. Most of them are just about gone, which is great. Here we go. Well, that's 2. Oh boy. Let's have a quick count, shall we? You're dead. You are not. Apparently you got asthma though, so I mean, left unchecked, you're gonna die. You are dead. You are dead. You are dead. You are not. You are. And you are. Okay, so most of them are dead. A couple more traps to set off on some of the lesser injured ones would be great. This is great for Manhunter packs, look at that. You guys, like, you're not very dead. Okay, so what we could do is well, never mind. I was going to say what we could do is in the morning fight these guys, but they are actually just dead at this point. So, I mean, I'm going to set you to hunt, because these guys have been downed. They shouldn't get back up, but if they do, then we can just finish them off. I'm hoping that you trigger one more deadfall trap, and then I'll be happy. Ooh, cargo pods full of synthread. I'm going to want that. Certainly. Microelectronics basics is done. Oh my god. Okay. We actually need... Oh my god, we need blowback operation. God damn it, which means we need gunsmithing. It just never ends. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do then is, at some point, I'm going to deconstruct this building and I'm going to remake it as a kitchen. And we're going to move the research bench to a new location. Not sure where that's going to be just yet, but a research room would be just fine. For now, though, we'll leave it as it is. In fact, everybody, get drafted and come up here, because we're going to finish off this polar bear together. Thank you. And... unrestrict, except for Zero, who is restricted to the home region due to his slow movement. And we've got about 4,000 more meat again. Yay. Mumsy is a savage hunter. I'm sure the first bullet was enough to kill it, but she just kept on firing. She's a meanie. Alright, so we need some steel. It looks like we are lacking in that department. So, there is some steel that we can actually mine out, and thus we shall. Mine there, and then mine there a little bit. Maybe there. Get all of this steel that's exposed. Also, this bit here as well. And that should be enough for the tables that we need. We are missing cloth on the poker table. Okay. Currently have 4. And our harvests are about 80% to 90% done, which is good. Alright, these guys are resetting all of the traps as well for the next raids to come by. Deadfall traps are fantastic. I love them. I remember when I thought these were terrible and I never used them because I was like, why would you ever... Ooh, plasteel. Why would you ever use a deadfall trap when you've got a turret, right? Well, well, well. It seems we have learned our lesson, and now I always use them because they're amazing. More cargo pods. What the hell is that? Fire foam shells. You know what? There is a chance that we will eventually use them, so let's do that. All of our haulers have got plenty to do though, I think, so it may take some while for them to go get it. Hauling steel. Yeah, I'm going to get you to come down here and take the fire foam shells then, because they are degrading, and if we do eventually get like mortars and stuff like that, we can put out fires from a distance. Why would you want to? I don't know. If I haul that, if you get close enough, they often join stacks together, but maybe 25 is the stack limit for you as far as carry capacity is concerned. Oh well, we've got 25 now, so I'm happy with that. But 95 components. Damn, don't use it that often. So we can make shivs, knives, guns, clubs, sorry, not guns, maces, gladius, Iqua, shortbow, and Pilar. We don't really need any of them, but the opportunity to have them is fine. I suppose we could have just waited for the electric smithy at that point then. Alright. Question is, where is our research bench going to go? Because we are going to move it. I guess we could have this as our research room. I know we've made it our tailoring room, but eventually I want all of our production rooms to surround our stockpile if possible. So we're going to have rooms all the way around there, surrounding a giant stockpile. And then we'll repurpose this room probably. Maybe as an extension to the fridge, because we got 4,100 meat in there. Oh boy. Let that fridge never go above freezing. Alright, keep mining please. Appreciate it. You know what? We'll grab that plasteel while we're at it as well. Because why not? I mean, we could always turn this into a research room, but I kind of like it as our battery room already. We only really need 2. That will change quite dramatically when we end up getting gun turrets and stuff like that going, but for now we really don't need it. We're kind of in a perfect strategic position, so yeah, there's really no rush for any of that sort of thing. These little blotches do my head in. We do need to run a power line up there though. So what I'll do is I'll ask this to be mined, because this is eventually going to be a wall, and I would rather run my power lines through walls. So I'm going to run that line there, and then as soon as she finishes this job, we're going to run it up there and replace this with a wall. That'd be grand. Deconstruct that, please. And that, while you're at it, I know you're going to have to anyway. And the inside wall, the same as everything else, is going to be limestone. Because we're mining out the limestone, we might as well replace it with the same material, since we are producing chunks endlessly. I don't want them building up, essentially. Nobody's doing the limestone though. That bothers me slightly. We've got a new harvest coming in and we just don't have the space anymore. You know what we could do? We could make pemmican. No, we can't. Never mind. We can unpause this simple meal though. Psychic Soothe for the female gender. Wonderful. Everybody who's in a fantastic mood is going to continue to be in a fantastic mood. I mean, we're already like baseline 64%. Could do with getting it a little bit higher, because I don't know if it's recent or if it's always been like this, but the mood percentage is also affects the work speed and effectiveness, I believe, of all of your colonists. So to put them in a fantastic mood constantly is actually beneficial for the colony as a whole. Everything just happens a lot quicker and better. So, yes, I do remember that being mentioned in one of the dev videos. Keep mining this. I wouldn't mind all of this plasteel. Also, keep mining that. I would like some steel. Plasteel is going to take like 9 years to mine out, just by its nature. It is very strong. We've got alpaca wool. I mean, if you've got time, grab it, but we really don't need it. We already have enough alpacas. A child star named Renan Dutera calls from nearby. He's been chased by pirates. He begs for your safety. He's 19 years old. Okay, so he's going to have no downsides from age, in theory. He's also a child star, which, if I remember rightly from my Prepare Carefully days, I have actually made someone a child star before, and it gives you good social skills, I think. We're going to take him anyway. Let's have a look. Oh my god. Yeah, good social and artistic skills. But gets rid of all of the dumb labour stuff. Oh boy, and he's a pyromaniac. Well, I was going to make him my hauler, but can't do that now, can you, Renan? Oh boy. Just keeps getting better. I suppose we could train you in some skill. Like, you could just be our grower, and I could take somebody down on that skill. But let's get you back to base anyway, because we are about to be raided. You guys, can you... Oh, it's a cleaning task. April. No, maybe it's not, actually. Hang on. Don't do that. Rearm trap. There we go. I think I was just misreading it and assuming. Yeah, I thought it was a hauling job. It's like, why is it a cleaning job? You guys don't need to do that. Rearm these. I want everybody rearming a trap, because we're about to be raided and I don't want it to be our last. So drop everything you are doing. Grab that one. Larissa. Come and grab that one. April's finished that one, so we'll move you on. The nose will finish his next. Here they come. They're attacking immediately. They are pirates as well, so maybe we'll get some decent firearms. Hurry up, Renan. Oh boy, they're very melee focused. Deadfall traps, deadfall traps, deadfall traps. Okay. Come on. That was very effective. Shepherd. Rearm this trap. Renan. Get in and grab that knife. Larissa. Rearm that trap. I think we've got just enough time. 0. Draft. Go. You. Draft. Go. Thelona. Still rearming. April. Draft. Go. Okay. Thelona. Draft. Stand there. Shepherd. It's too late. Go there. Larissa. Go there. Here we go. Oh, Mumsy. Oh, Mumsy. Run. Here we go. So, they're going to get hit by these traps. I think that gets completely around their shields. Which is going to be mainly how we win this one, I think. Come on. See, this is where the problems rise. Renan, get down here. Help us. There we go. There we go. More deadfall traps, please. I want their items. Beautiful. Are you going to die before you leave the map? No, unfortunately not. But that was pretty good. It's pretty good. 0 got hit though. Oh, with a gunshot from a revolver. Whose was it? Interesting. Well, read into that what you will. Let's trigger all you guys and strip all you guys and unrestrict all of those. I was hoping for some sweet firearms, but it turns out we're getting some sweet melee weapons instead. Including a plasteel gladius, which is worth, what, 780 silver? Nice. Nice. Normal steel gladius is worth, what? 131. Not too bad. Alright. Let me set these to auto-rearm and rearm. 0. Don't consume a lavish meal. Go there. I think Shepherd is now our... Yes. Now our doctor. So go do that. We've got a lot of shield belts as well, which is interesting, as well as some helmets. Shield belts don't have Dead Man's apparel attached to them as well, which is quite cool. I approve. Let's mine that out. Mine that. And we have what looks like exactly enough graves. That does mean that we have to build some more, so let's do that. Really could do with cremation soon. Don't know how big this graveyard needs to be before that happens. Gunsmithing is finished. Yay. Alright, after that we need blowback operation. What's gas operation? Oh, more advanced weapons. Alright, fair enough. Okay, so we should have a new table, right? Right? Maybe actually it just adds to the bill on the machining table, maybe. It's possible. Either way. I want to run a power line up this way. And actually, we'll run it across there and across here. That line will eventually go all the way down there as well. And there'll be a separate line down here just to make sure that we don't lose connection. As will there be a power line going this way as well. So that we got full connections all over the place. In fact, I want a power line going through here as well, just so we've got a double connection to the actual circuitry in the main part of the base. Mine that, please. Mine that. This is actually a pretty big plasteel vein here. I do appreciate that. Alright, let's look at Renan and figure out what we want to be doing with him. Certainly don't want him doctoring. 6 for wardening. We'll put him on a 4, I guess. Take you off construction, there's no way in hell I want you doing that. Mining, the skill is very much based on how much yield you get from it, so less inclined to let you do that. Let's get you doing artistic. And you know what? I'm going to put you on... Oops. Going to put you on research. And... what? I could put you on cooking and then just add a skill barrier. So what he does then is he'll butcher the animals. And I don't think butchering the animals is something too terrible. So I'll say 0 to 5 you butcher. So Thalona's never going to butcher. And then I will say, what's your skill in cooking? Well, actually, we'll say the skill in cooking needs to be 6 or higher. So as soon as you are not a terrible cook, you get promoted to making meals, but until then, all you do is butcher. And Thalona will never butcher, which leaves the job to Renan, which is good because he needs work to do anyway. And you know what? Let's add that in as well. Craft if you want, because it's mostly smoke leaf and stone blocks, which is a thing we need doing. So, we pretty much got him doing all of the jobs that don't really require tremendous skill to accomplish. Which, not to insult Thalona's character, was most of the things that he was doing. But he does them better. So, Renan does them terribly. We need our new research table. Let's see, it's in production, isn't it? Which means we need this much space, and we need to put it somewhere fun. Where is a good place for this? Maybe turn this into a research room. Doesn't need to be anything special. Just needs to be indoors, really. And we can do that. Let's mine all that out. We'll fill it in at some point with limestone walls. But you know what, Renan? Is actually what I want you to do. Yeah. I think that's fine. It's got lots of growing to do, though. The problem is we just don't have enough space. You know what? We can actually bump up lavish meals now. So that's fine. That helps a little bit with the food issue. I can't believe we've got a food issue of too much food. It's just first world problems and all that. We're literally in a first world Rimworld now. It's alright if you fail the harvest, Renan. It really is. Honestly, there's no room for what we've got already. And what I'll say then, on that note, is I'm going to extend out this stockpile a little bit more. more food for these guys to consume. There we go. How much of this are you going to expose? Oh, just a single tile. Alright, that's fine. Structure, limestone wall, let's go. Like that. A mad animal, we'll check what it is in a moment. I suspect it is nothing terrible. And we've got a perfectly sized area. Couldn't plan it better myself, even though I had no idea that was going to be the case. Run, shepherd, run. Just wait for, yeah, wait for that to happen. Ooh, toxic fallout. First time for that. Alright, well, what we need to do then, because we need to be indoors, we need to build roof areas all over this area. And everywhere that is a path to somewhere needs a roof. So let's get our roofs like so. Not blocking that bit just yet because we do need the whatsamajigger. Yep, that thing. We need the outdoor area for the actual growing zones for the time being. I don't know why that's not covered, but it's because it's already a cave roof. Answer my own question. Let's get that bit roofed off, this bit roofed off, and around here. I wonder how long the toxic fallout is going to last on this particular run. One would imagine quite some time. Need you guys to go like this, and it's going to be more important than ever now for us to feed our animals, because our animals are actually going to have to be restricted to a fallout zone. So let's go to expand allowed area, manage areas, new animal area, rename it to animal fallout. And animal fallout area, we should also make a new area as well called human fallout. There we go. Animal fallout area is literally just this, because if they're outside, they will get toxic buildup, miscarry, and die, and all of that jazz. So we're going to have to force our animals inside. Zero should hopefully start building those roofs. One would hope. I've got him doing kind of power lines at the moment, but there you go. This is kind of more important, to make sure that all of our smoothest paths are underneath a roof, and therefore when we're maneuvering between buildings, we're not taking any fallout damage. Also, build roof area here as well, and here. I think that covers it. Yeah, that'll do. We'll just have to keep an eye on that. Anyway, guys, we have run on long enough, so if you have enjoyed the episode, guys, and you want to see more, then be sure to like and subscribe. It's a great way to support the channel and lets me know you're still enjoying the series. If y'all want to hit that little bell icon as well right next to the subscription button, that'll give you notifications when I release new videos. Why are the animals everywhere except for the zone that I've set for them? Did I set the human fallout zone? I did. I'm a fool. Well, clear human fallout zone. Boom. There we go. That explains it. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.